On Streatham Common he was at the end. His life was a complete and utter mess. He'd had enough. He had nobody really to turn to. Such was his shame and guilt that he felt then, I think, that he was starting to be aware of. I think it just fits with the sort of vulnerable person that he was earlier on in his life, that was in trouble as a 8 to 12-year-old, that was out of control.
The sessions with Barry have inspired Nigel to look again at the problems in his early life, and he now considers tackling one of his biggest childhood demons. For over 30 years, Nigel has avoided walking along the road in Ilford where his brother Andy died. Now, with Colin's help, he's going to try and face the house where his childhood troubles began.
How old was he now?
17. 17 and a half. I really don't know. So we don't know if he jumped through a window through the conservatory and cut.
I think he said something to me that he jumped from somewhere.
We don't.
But it was a different. You didn't know if he got pushed
that's
or
right.
he jumped. Yeah, I remember you telling me
I
that.
don't know
Yeah.
where
and
it
he cut
is.
his groin, innit?
Cut his groin, so I don't know.
With so much time passed since he was last here, he can't identify which house Andy died in.
First time I've been down there in 30 odd years. Never been down there. The only time I've been down there was when my brother's alive. So that was it. This is the only time I've been down there. I actually went to the road where my brother died.
Okay.
That was
That must have been difficult.
It was funny because I didn't really want to see anybody that come out of the house really, so I thought, all right, because at the end of the day, you just don't know how you're going to react. What am I going to say? You know what, sometimes you get scared just in case one of them come out, or if they still live down there. I don't know.
What reactions were you frightened you might have?
I don't know. I don't know how I would have dealt with it. What would I have said?
Were you frightened that you might be angry if somebody came out?
Yeah. To find out someone that's taken my hearing, someone in your family. So yeah, I just didn't know. So I went down the road, right down the road. So it's I went there.
When you go through that in your mind, the idea that somebody could walk out the door that was from that family, how angry are you talking about?
I don't know. I was just like, my heart was really, it was like pounding. So
it was.
Yeah, I don't know what emotions we're going through. You know, you think you're waiting to see somebody, waiting to say something. And would I say something? Yeah.
You would?
Yeah,
what would you say? What could you say?
I don't know, really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I would feel.
I don't think you could be.
It's just weird. It's just weird going down there. Because only of someone opening the door and coming out. So, but glad I've done it. You know, he's not there no more anyway. His spirit's not there.
I mean, I can understand that as an adult, if somebody had come out, you're in control and disciplined enough now that you wouldn't let anything happen, even if you were angry, right?
Oh, I wouldn't have.
No.
But the sessions with Barry have sparked a conversation in the family that they have not felt able to have until now. The one thing they have largely avoided talking about is the death of Andy.
If at that time when Andy died, and it was only Andy, I wouldn't have been here now. Because I think I would have gone in, I would have murdered it all. But I just tell myself, no, I've got 6 other kids that needs a father, and I've got to stay calm. But I can assure you, if it was him alone, I would not be that calm. I would have gone in there and I would have done in a couple of them, and I mean that.
I had that thought of everything. Oh, we all had that thought. We all thought revenge, but the difference is then that would have not made us any better.
I don't think he actually died by someone actually killing me. He tried to jump out through the window, and he must have done that a few times before. But this time, instead of getting over,
He went down.
went through it. Glass, and the glass punctured his arteries. He just bled. He bled to death, you know.
How much anger was in the family then?
I think they're my brothers. But there again, didn't it always boils down back to my dad. he never put more wood to the fire. He'd always keep everything. He could have very easily. He could have, but that wasn't my dad.
He was so in control, disciplined himself.
Yeah. Because he never really talked about it. He never kept that fire going. He never.
See, but what I'm picking up, right, Nigel, and this could be wrong, but it's an idea, is that your family are loving, they're close, but like a lot of families, they're not that great at talking about difficult emotions, right?
Yeah.
And the danger of that is that you may not sort things out as you go along.
We try not to talk about it because it gets us so angry. And anger is not a very nice thing. Like, you know, you can do silly things when you get a lot of anger. But we was all angry on the inside. You know, even though it hurt me to talk about it, but it's, they say time is a healer, but with him it never really heals. Because every time I talk about it, bring back all the memories. Every bit of memory comes flooding back.
Did you go to the funeral?
No.
You didn't? Who was at the funeral?
I don't know.
Mum and Dad?
I think my mum and dad went once and that's it. They've never been back.
To the grave?
No, never.
So you know where your brother's grave is?
No.
You don't? Is this something you want to do? Is this something
If it'd be there, I don't know what it would be like now. I think my mum and dad have really... I think they really don't want to go back there because I think at the end of the day they feel guilty. I know they do.
I'm 45, Nigel's what, 42, right?
41 now.
40, we've never been to his graveside. So, I mean, in that respect, I have to go. Something along that I've got to go.
I really cannot face it, you know. I went, the last time I've been there, when he buried, I went back and I see it and I went there, and it nearly killed me. I just can't take it, you know. I remember him on his birthdays. I put candles, I light candles for him. He'll never ever be forgotten.
In a cemetery in East London, in an unmarked grave, lies the body of Andy Benn, unvisited for over 30 years.
Nigel, would you say that from what you know now as an adult and as a father and somebody that's been through the mill in his life emotionally, that it probably would be a good thing to lay to rest the past? I mean, I think it would be a fairly normal thing, I think, to visit the grave of your brother, or for a family to be able to go there and lay flowers occasionally. What you're saying is that in your family that hasn't happened. It's like you as a family, and you particularly, are yet to come to terms with his death. I mean, would that be fair to say?
No, I just feel that I try and tread careful for my mum.
Yeah.
And my dad. You know, I think it really hit him hard because losing a son at a young age who's not even grown up. They've not got pictures of the house of my brother.
Do you remember them crying and grieving for him?
That was the only time I ever seen my mum and dad cry.
For how long? Take your time. You okay? Go on. Nigel, we don't have to go on if you don't want. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Hey, grab this, man.